That's how LMI, for those of you who are new, we do these videos we do videos on Fridays and Saturdays. And today we're going to be talking about a TV show called Touched by an Angel. And to be more precise, it's going to be season 5, episode 4, Only Contact. Now I want to apologize for something. The videos are going to be out of order, the reviews or the Red Sox, because I thought that I had this funny feeling that I did something wrong in another recording that I did, another recording of this video of this. I had to stop it because some stuff was said. They had a personal conversation going on, and I didn't want y'all to hear that. So like I said, we're gonna be talking about season 5, episode 4, or if I didn't say, I'm saying it now, Only Contact. And then another video that we're doing today, we're gonna be talking about Genesis 4, 6, and tomorrow we're at part 50 of Star Trek Fleet Command. So hopefully that goes well. And so there will be spoilers in this. Also, I do not use any clips from the TV show / movie / episode or whatever. I do not use that because that could be taken down because of copyright and stuff. To me, this episode deals with accepting people as they are. Like, what do I mean by that? Like, accepting the people who have disabilities, whether they have a learning disability, like me, or they have a physical disability, also like me. I have Tourette's syndrome, which means I have random uncontrolled muscle movements, and sometimes I say some stuff out loud. So we need to just to try to understand one another. In the episode, they have this autistic, I guess he would be a young man who has been in, I think it was 11 or 12 foster homes, but they kicked him out and he lived in a train. And this little boy took time, and he got to understand him. Him. And that's what we need to do, to take the time out of our day just to simply understand one another, just to simply know what we're going through. Just to simply understand that what we're going through is temporary. Understand those things. Some people might pick on me, some people might call me names, they might call me slow, they might do all of these horrible things to me. Hold on one second. I'm back. Yeah, so I wanted to put up some dishes. People might call you people might say all kind of horrible things to people who they just don't understand, who processes things differently. I believe that sometimes I believe that all the time God has a plan for us. And we might not understand why we have this certain disability or that certain disability or whatever. But God does. He loves us. He does. He said, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He loves us. He loves us. He loves. The question is, are we willing to allow him into our lives? The answer is this: if you feed the hungry, it's like you're feeding him. I'm paraphrasing, and I can't remember exactly where the verse is found, but if you take care of somebody, it's like you're taking care of him, especially his little ones, his children, especially his children. Well, we're all his children, but especially, the little babies or the younger ones. Yeah, I pray that I can be a good example to my little brother. Because I do have different disabilities. And if I say something about that, I do get mad. Or, every time this song do not disturb, I do, get sad sometimes. But I choose to, uh, not let that hurt me that much, I guess. I choose to remind myself of all things I've accomplished. I mean, look at this. I've got everything right there on that TV. On this TV, I have what we're doing for the week. I have my phone with a timer. I have my earbuds. I have all of those things. And most importantly, I have an awesome relationship with God. An awesome relationship with God. And you see, sometimes some of us may go to church on Sundays because it's something that we think we have to do. But some of us choose to go to church on Sundays because we love God. And sometimes some of us in church this happens. Some of us pick on others or say something behind their back because they're different. Because they might be autistic, or they might be weird, or they might be slow, or they might be mentally handicapped, or whatever you want to call it. Guess what? The Bible says that whoever let's see, I believe this is my own personal belief, but I believe that whenever a person with autism dies and go to heaven, I believe that they're gonna get an extra reward. And what that reward is, I don't know. And some people might say, isn't that God playing favorites? Well, listen, some of us we work hard for the things that we have. Some of us have disabilities and we choose and we still continue to do our best. And to me, that's not favoritism. That's just a return for all the hard work we've been doing. Because if it was favoritism, then everybody would be getting the same thing. Pastors, ministers, everybody. Yeah. But those of us who choose to do the hard work, who choose to follow God, who choose to honor and worship Him, who choose to study His Word, we as Christians, we need to follow and worship and praise God. That's what we need to do. We need to do those things. We need to. We need to. And do we fall short sometimes? Sure. I mean, by falling short, I mean like we mess up sometimes. I probably really mess up every day because I drink root beer And what this would do damages my body. And the Bible says that to keep our body as something that's holy and something that's sacred. And you can example a lot, I know. That's what the Bible says. To treat our body as something that's holy and something that's sacred. That's exactly what the Bible says. And sometimes some of us don't do that. Sometimes some of us choose just to inherit things from others and not really work hard from it. For example, some people with get a disability check in the United States, they don't do nothing. All they do is sit down and watch TV and they still get paid. Whereas somebody they can still get paid, but they might help out in the church with like helping the pastor, maybe do some research, or maybe if they can and not breaking the law, clean up in the church. And maybe they can lead, or maybe they can be a leader or a teacher. Maybe they can. And don't let your illness define you. Your illness can be a challenge, I will admit that. But, like all challenges, they have things that you can do. There things that you can do. Me, for instance, with all of this technology I have, I was in special ed. And yeah, I'm still editing and uploading videos on a weekly basis. By the way, I'm sorry, but we no longer try to upload videos every day. I need to change that in my settings because in the description it says that we do videos every day. We don't do that no more. To be honest, that would be way too much work. And well, this is why I believe too much of anything is bad for you. That includes reading the Bible. And why would I say that? I mean, because if you read the Bible all day, and if you only do that and eat and sleep, and you don't apply it to your life, then what's good is reading the Bible. And the Bible also says to fellowship with others. When you read the Bible all day, maybe you're doing it with, like you can't do it with others. But yeah, I want you to do things outside of that. And we can't do that because we have work. Because we have, things happen to us. And, I like to apologize to God for all the mistakes I made. And if you need, if you feel that you've gone away from God and that you need to start over, or maybe you're just having starting a relationship with God, I want you to say this prayer with me. Dear Heavenly Father, you know I've sinned. You know this, Father. You know I sinned. And I want to grow closer to you, Father. Father, if I haven't started a relationship with you, I'd like to start one right now. And if I have started one, but straight away, I pray that you please forgive me and please allow me to start over. And I also pray that you forgive me for all my sins. In your precious holy name, amen. Yeah, we just need to ask God for forgiveness, ask God for understanding, ask God to guide us. That's something I didn't pray for guidance. We really need to ask God for guidance. And why do I say that? I mean, sometimes we just don't know what to do. We just don't know how to handle certain situations. We just don't know. We just don't know. And sometimes, we have a hard time understanding things. Sometimes we need each other to help us understand things. Like, read a verse like, blessed are the weak in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And what does that mean? I believe that means that blessed are those who have disabilities, who have negative stuff happen to them. Well, that happens to them. I mean, that like things that cause them to have disabilities. Why? Because they're gonna get an actual reward in heaven. They're gonna be blessed because they worked for it. They two types of times. If you need somebody that is mentally disabled, this is all, and that needs money. This is all saying. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's what we as Christians need to do. We need to teach men to fish. That's what we need to teach men to fish. What does that mean? That means that, let's say, I'm a musician, and then, have somebody that's begging for food. Well, if I give them just money and just leave them alone, they might have money for food for that day, but they might not have it for tomorrow. Whereas if I, give him money and teach him how to play a musical instrument, he might be able to turn that into a career. And, and, and through that, I would, be feeding him for, I helped him get food for many years. Through that, through me teaching him. Well, you know, what I mean is, not really helping him, is giving him a skill, and that helps him. Not really, giving him, money to do musical instruments every single time. But other people might. Other people will give him money. Other people will. Other people will. And for example, my father, when I was little, he taught me how to edit videos. Which what am I doing? Well, and capture videos and things like that. Well, I don't know if he taught me how to capture, but he taught me how to edit, which is something that I want to do after I'm done with this video. Yeah, drinking tea. Yeah, and yeah, if y'all want me to teach y'all how I edit videos, well, it's very simple. I use OBS to capture and record, then I use iMovie to edit. The OBS is an open broadcast system, I believe. But be careful because there's a scam website, there's a home website out there that if you download OBS, you download a virus. And you should the official website, and it's an ad. So if you know how to spot an ad, don't click on it. The thing about that is a lot of popular YouTubers use OBS. Mhm. Yeah, and keep my family and my parents are just going through so much. And their brother, his dad died whenever he was young. And his mama, I'm not sure if she still is, but she was a pillhead. And yeah, he's just going through so much right now. Yeah. And me and my Tourette's, my uncontrolled muscle movements, that's what that is. And yeah, and just one, two other things. And my dad with his diabetes, his heart surgery that he had a long time ago, and his back incident he had. He fell offshore from I think it was 14 foot, hit a power box, anchored concrete, and broke his back. I'm not sure if it was offshore or not, but I think it was. I'm not 99% sure. And my mom, she has dizzy sometimes, and we're not sure what's causing it. And guess what? She can't even walk. Yes, I bet she can't even walk. My Trent hasn't been acting up that badly lately, so praise God for that. Praise God. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go see what my mother's doing right quick. I paused the recording. I just want to check up on my mama, and I think she says she's doing okay, but how she said that really concerns me. So she might have a little headache. Yeah. So and as Christians, we need to help out one another. We need to. We don't need to be like it's all about me. No, we need to be like, how can we help out one another? And don't do it for the fame. Don't do it for the glory. Do it because you love God. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it is a good idea to pat yourself on the back, but try not to take all the credit. Give God the glory He needs. 'Cause sometimes some things can make us how should I put this? Sometimes you have to work hard at something, and that hard work really pays off. Sometimes you have to work hard at something. And listen, I apologize if I've ever misled y'all, if I've ever, I know I've seen it before. Um, yeah, before, so that makes me a liar. I know I disobeyed my mom and dad. I know I know I stole before. Yeah, but it didn't happen. So that makes me a thief. I know, I know I lied before. I've been to them saying that now. So, all of that means that I deserve to die or hell for my sins. That's what that means. I deserve to die or to hell. That's exactly what it means. I deserve to die or to hell. I don't know why I have out to someone. I deserve to die or to hell. Also, maybe I knew to take a mix up, to say I'm not perfect. So if I'm saying something that isn't based off of scripture, or that's based off of something, something godly, let me know. But sometimes God can use even ungodly things to reach us. Like for example, there's this social speech I like that said that goes like this: make now the most important moment of your life because now will never come again. And as a Christian, I believe that because we're not guaranteed the next second, the next minute, or the next hour, which which can be harsh. This isn't the pause time on here. So, so I just say God blesses me, and He blesses all of us. And if y'all have any technical problems, y'all can text me. Don't call me because I'll probably think it's spam. But you can also put in the comment section, and maybe somebody else knows more about technology can help y'all. And for instance, y'all want to do a live video with a certain software that I don't know about, maybe somebody will help y'all with that. And we need some advice right quick that goes along with the whole feeding a man for a day or teaching him to fish feeding for a lifetime. Um, to, oh yeah, listen, it's not about how you want things to look decent. So don't go blow money on an expensive camera, but what you need is good content. So what does that mean? That means that you need to learn how to present yourself well. You need to learn how to maybe not stutter as much if you're doing a live video or unscripted video or both. Means these videos are mostly unscripted except for the fact that you see I said yeah, 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 I have what I have I'm trying to think of it. I have a schedule in front of me that says what we're gonna be doing. Yeah. I made many mistakes in my life. I will admit I have made many mistakes. I have many mistakes I have made. Many mistakes I made. And many mistakes that I will continue to make, uh, assuming that I don't die anytime soon. Yeah, within the next few seconds. We sin a lot of us do. And listen, just because a person has a different disability doesn't mean that they inherited that sin from their fathers or their mothers or whatever, or their parents or their grandparents. Because I believe it was, I'm trying to remember where exactly it was, but they had this blind man. I believe he was blind. He, he said, a bunch of people would think, some people told Jesus that, he had this problem because his parents were sinners. And God's like, no, he didn't have this. It was meant, is that's not the reason. And he killed the person. Yeah, and I could be wrong, but that's all I remember. But I read my Bible every day, so take that with a huge, grain of salt, huge spoon of salt or whatever. Be doubtful of that. And this isn't scripted, so what I said might be wrong, and if it is, I pray that God forgives me. Yeah. Yeah. And listen, please keep our country, the U.S., in your prayers, because right now we might default on our debt, which by the time this video comes out, we might have already done it, or we might have had a bill passed. It may probably be done by then. Cool. Good job, that was weird. I want to get a new computer, but right now I'm holding off because of financial stuff that's happening. Because busy spells, we're not sure if mom will ever be able to go back to work. So that means that, me and my dad is the only two right now that's getting to me, so. We're making it. I mean, we still have lights as y'all can see. We still got internet. Uh, I'm just very, very blessed. The things I do have. Very, very blessed. With the things I do have. Loving family. I mean, I used to think that I was a failure, but that changed. I realized that, in some areas, the person I was comparing myself to, they're, I do better than them. In areas, they do better than me. But, I was comparing myself to one of my brothers, was, technically adopted. Yeah, we didn't go to OBS because he wasn't he was old enough, but he seriously. I felt that I was falling some kind of short in some areas because he was doing good in school, and me, I didn't, like, in high school, I didn't do good. I mean, I didn't care. I knew that they would pass me. Especially at being my age. It's this. Sometimes whenever I try to on this, I don't know why. Maybe something bad's about to happen or is happening. And so please keep surrendering your prayer and her baby. Hopefully everything goes well. If she hasn't had it already, by the time this video comes out, she probably will. And, yeah, and so please keep the gaming part of our videos in your prayers because I do play online video games and sometimes they put naughty stuff in the chat or if I say something that's inappropriate, the voice chat or the text chat they might put something inappropriate that's what I meant earlier. Or they maybe do both. And I can control everybody. Maybe I play more offline games. I don't know. Keep that in your purse. Also, remember this. I have an Android phone, so I can play some apps on there. And I have a Mac computer, so there are some limitations to what I can play. I no longer use Windows, so that alienates me from a whole bunch of games. A lot of games use Windows. It seems keeping your brother in your prayers. I said that earlier, but he really needs it. He's going through a lot right now. If you keep my older brother in your prayers, his name is Wayne Meyer Jr. Wayne Jr. Meyer. I think I said that right. Yeah, at the time of this recording, he's working with some other men in the church organization. They do thrift stores. They sell clothes and things like that. Yeah, so they really do need your help. Also, please pray for the lost. Let's face it, a bunch of times as Christians, we only care about ourselves. We don't care about how it affects others. For example, they had this one family that was either going to Disney World or Disneyland. I think it was land though. But they asked for tickets and they told them no. And then God was mad at them for not giving them the tickets. They were doing it themselves. And tickets are very, very expensive. And sometimes we have things that we shouldn't have, or we should give things away that we don't give away. And God loves you. No matter what you did wrong, no matter who you wronged, He loves you. And He's willing to accept you into His kingdom if He hasn't already. By His kingdom, I mean, well, let me rephrase that. He's willing to forgive you. He's willing to forgive you. I think He's willing to forgive you for your sins. Amen. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, except Jesus. Well, it doesn't say that exactly. I like to say it says that, but that's not exactly. It says for all have sinned. And then I believe Jesus came. I believe that that might be the Old Testament. And then in the New Testament, Jesus was born. I understand that. I do realize I need to study my Bible more and apply it to my life. I do realize that. Okay, I'm having some trouble with my earbuds, so please keep that in your prayers. And that trouble goes away. I can hear things, but people have a hard time hearing me. I choose to use this time to honor and to glorify God. That's what I choose to do. To honor and to glorify Him. That's what I choose to do. I messed up before. And I realized I don't deserve His forgiveness. I don't. I don't. I realized that, there's all of this negativity going around in this world. All of this sadness. All of this, all of this, this going around. All of it. All of it. Just pray for one another. If you can, pray with somebody, whether that be over the phone, or in person, or over video chat. Pray with somebody, I don't know if I said this, but I think I did in person. Pray with somebody. Pray with them. If you just say that you can pray for them, there's nothing to do about what they can hear and see you. Over the phone where they can just hear you. You can pray for our congressman. Pray for the people who are standing up, who are standing against abortion. Pray for the lost. Pray for the needy. Pray for the poor. Pray for the widows. Pray for the men who have to take care of children by themselves. Pray for the divided, and they may see the error of their ways. Pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for the ones that are misunderstood. Pray for the ones who find it difficult just to talk or get around or do both. Or pray for the ones who need your help. And do whatever you can to help people. Them taking advantage of you. Pray for those things. And, I just the sun is coming along. I don't know why. But we really need your help. Really need. And if you're not sure what y'all can do by sharing this video, or maybe if y'all don't feel led to, y'all feel led to say a certain Bible verse, you say it. Or if y'all feel led to pray with somebody, then pray with somebody. And then that's what to do. I highly encourage y'all just to talk to the other person, to get them to explain themselves, and maybe you can help them out with in some other way. Or maybe sometimes you can be like a counselor and be just like somebody there just to help encourage you. What a counselor does is the person that just sits there and listens to somebody. Listens to people. And please keep our country in your prayers. Please do that. Please keep your local country in your prayers. Right now, there's so much corruption, so many wars, rumors of wars, so much misinformation, so much tragedy, so much despair. Yeah, right now, I think we're on the verge of another world war, especially and we might be on the verge of a Great Depression, especially if the U.S. defaults on its debt, which it might do. And you want proof of that? Well, why isn't the U.S. mentioned in the end times in Revelation or in any other prophecy? I mean, maybe it's because everything, there's not special that happens over here, or maybe it's because the rapture has taken most of the country. Or maybe it's for some other reason, and maybe we defaulted on our debt. The U.S. right now owes a lot of countries some, sorry, we owe a lot of countries some money. People, our parents. receiving, receiving the answer. Please, please, yes, I think I said that already. And we need to pray for the people that have been called stupid, that have been called dumb, that have been called retarded, that have been called all of these negative things. Because listen, people might call each other that, or people might call one person that. But guess what? God calls them His. If you people that, then read the Bible, study it, study history, study both of them. But be careful with where you get your research from, both your Bible and your history, because a lot of times propaganda seeps into what we learn. What is propaganda? Propaganda is normally one country that makes itself look good, like it makes other countries look bad, make other countries look bad. That's what propaganda is. That's what propaganda is. Yeah. And please help me with this. I'm playing that on my computer more and more. And right now I've been going outside. I've been walking. I haven't been jogging or anything, but I just like to walk around the yard. And see, that whatever I do, I use it to honor to work my yard. Whatever I do. We have about, let's see, about 3 minutes left. Yeah, so just because somebody is slow or retarded doesn't mean that y'all can't use them. And you need to be reminded of that. They don't need to. Already they're doing that. Because why? That can cause them to get depressed. That can cause them to have more anxiety. That can cause them to sin more. They can do all of those things. They can. They can. They can. Anyway, I'd just like to thank y'all for watching this far. I pray that y'all blesses y'all. Um, just take into consideration other people's feelings whenever you say things like stupid or retarded to them. Take that into consideration. If they're dumb or whatever, take that into consideration. 'Cause I'll be honest with y'all, I have a learning disability, so I'm slow. I wouldn't call myself dumb because, all of this technology I know how to use. A lot of people don't know how to use that. Plus, I repaired computers before. And, got a computer working. Please, please, if somebody calls me that I don't, pray that I don't get mad, pray I don't get sad. And I like to be home, dumb or slow or retarded or whatever. But we need each other. We do. We really need each other. We really need each other. And, our time is about to go off. Yes, later, guys. Bye. Hello, everybody. This has been the Major God's House production, and I would like to remind y'all that we do have a Patreon page. Now, for those of you who don't know what Patreon is, or if I haven't gone over it in a video, Patreon is a monthly subscription service that you can use to donate money to your favorite organization, charity, church, whatever. Anyway, we start at $3 a month. Now, I understand that not all of us can afford $3 a month. But that's what we start off at. Then it goes to $9 a month. That's even less of us can afford that. Then it's $25 a month. And the reason why I have $25 a month is because I like to have a more expensive option out there for those of us who have the income. Yeah, so this is God's House's Facebook. If y'all want to follow us on there, y'all can do it. The link's in the description. This is our YouTube channel. This is where we mainly do most of our content. And the reason for that is because I go on YouTube a lot, so I naturally do most of my content on YouTube. And this is our Twitter page. Now, our Twitter page is probably the one I use the least, but y'all can follow me on there and y'all can get up-to-date videos about what I think is important. Like, for example, I recently shared a video about a school shooting that took place in Texas and about gun laws. And I don't always necessarily support their beliefs, but I support their ideas of some people. If that makes any sense. Anyway, bye guys.